What's up, guys? Today we're working on this 2010 Colorado. Water pump's bad on it, so we're gonna change it out. It's the 3.7, and if you don't, that is where you check. You can see it right there. There it is, 3.7 liter. If you don't know what size your engine is, that's how you got a few things out the way. I already removed this hose. Let's see if I can work it off. I gotta remove it from this side. But to get the top piece of the shroud off, it's where do we sit it? There it is right there. Had to get it off. And then we still got this bottom piece to get off. I may not have to take it off. I'm gonna try to stay away, but I'm probably going to end up taking that off. And it had 7 clips that held it in. There's 4 right there. The other 3 fell up underneath the truck when I was taking them off. But I basically just used the flat blade. I'll hang it here. So it's like clipped in like that. And I would take my flat blade and I would just twist it just like that right there. So the next step we're gonna do is take them bolts. Took 2 of them out. Actually, I took 3. I gotta put another one in there. But I gotta use this tool, and the parts number for this tool is 27270. I just loaned it from AutoZone, local AutoZone, along with this wrench. It is A872L. So it's got a 36 on one end and a 48 on the other, and that's what you're going to have to use to break the fan clutch nut. So, and you can see kind of how this one's going to go. I'm gonna put one of the bolts back in there. I'll show you how it goes in there, but put one of the bolts back in there. It's going to hook around 2 of them, and it's going to hold it in place. This locks in. Let me see. See, it breaks apart. Got teeth in there, catches. So that's how it's going to lock in. Alright, so y'all see, I had to get this fan clutch tool around them bolts. And I had to come down here, had to tighten it up. And I got this to where I can really get on. Let's see. Oh. Try not to see it. Woo. Watch out for this. God, that hurt. I about cussed. Anyways, alright, so that's broke now. Show them how I did that whenever. Let's show them how I did that real quick. Alright, so what I did first was I went ahead, got this down there, and I had to turn it. Let's see, I just put it on the other side of this. I had to kind of turn it to where I could get to them bolts a lot easier. And then I went down there with it, wrapped it around right here, and I took my hand and I tightened it till it, till it connected like that right there. And then I just pulled it. So I got that broke off. On to the next step. All right, so after that, it'll just spin right off. It's probably pretty long-winded. Yeah.
Sure that thing's coming off? Yeah. Yes, sir.
There it goes. Bingo. Yeah. Take a 3/8 drive, stick it in that little, I can't even see it. Oh, I got it. There we go. Well, all right, then you're gonna push down just like that. Now there should be a diagram. Hold on, let me see if there's even a diagram on this thing of how the belt goes. I can just figure it out, I guess. But take a picture of it, and just remember how it goes back. It only goes back one way, really. So, all right, so work that top one off. All right, so there's the belt right there. There we go. Throw that to the side. Now I'm about to take off these. I've already taken off 2. Gonna take off the other 2, and then get the pulley off. And there should be a few, I don't know how many behind it that we're gonna take off. We're gonna go ahead and do that. I think this truck may have been taking mud riding a few times. Not real sure. Let's see. That could be evidence.
No.
And this, that may be evidence too.
This truck was never rawhided.
Now this shouldn't have came off this easy, but it did.
Means God was looking out for us.
Yeah, I guess so. We're gonna take this old water pump off. It looks like them are 10 mils or 11, I don't know. Probably 10 mils like everything else. So we're gonna take those off next. All right, so anyways, I cleaned where the gasket used to sit. Cleaned up real good. About to go on with the new water pump. About to go on with the new water pump. I'm gonna put the gasket on before. So, anyways, but the reason I cleaned that gasket off where it was sitting, just so it would you know, seal better. So, all right, but that's the next step. So I'm ready to go back in with the water pump. Got the gasket put on there, and I put in 2 bolts just to hold it in there. And I'm about to put it in the block. So line this sucker up. Also, make sure you clean out the engine cavity whenever you are going to put it back in. Lined up. Get that one in there as far as I can. Okay. All right, and that's it. Next thing, you know, just put the rest of the bolts in there, and that's it. Water pump on. I didn't torque them down to spec. I just got them snug, but I believe it's 89 inch-pounds on those. I can't really remember. I was reading up on the manual somewhere, but I believe it was 89 inch-pounds on that. And on this pulley, it's gonna be like 40 or 41. Ain't a whole lot either, but it's 41 foot-pounds. So that's about to go on next. All right. So we figured out how it goes on there. Let me see. She can't shine a light in there. Let me see the video. All right, so that's how it's gonna run. It's gonna go around that down there, and then it's gonna come up around this, the water pump. It's gonna go back down there, come up right here, and go across. Now I'm gonna have to loosen it back up and get it on there. Here, Steven, hold the video while I do this. All right, and that's, does that look right to you, Mr. Steve-O?
Looks about correct.
Okay, put it on me. I believe it's right now.
Dude, your eyes are orange.
All right, so I got the fan started. I just had to slide it in there, get it started. After that, you can pretty much just spin it till it gets tight. And after that, I'm gonna tighten it up using my fan clutch tool and that 36mm wrench. I'm going to stop video. I think that mug is on there. All right. And that's how you tighten it up. All right, so we're gotta put the fan shroud back in. Move this out the way. Oh, fell right in. Just watch out for this harness right here. Don't mess it up. Alright, so you can see down there I got one pin in. It was pretty easy. You just got to make sure it butts up. And make sure it doesn't pinch this little cable right here. That's my issue. It wouldn't go all the way down. I didn't know it was pinching it, so, because it's got a lot of slack. So, but yeah, you just got to put the rest of the pins in at that point, and then you're ready. Alright, that's where I'm going to do it from the radiator. I'm going to let it all drain out, and I'm going to refill it. It's just had water in it, so I ain't really too worried about flushing it out. So. Alright, so I just took these channel locks that are going to hell and back, put on the clamp, and I just pulled it off. I couldn't go far back with it, so I ended up having to grab it with the channel locks and pulling the hose off and just working it with my hands. But it's pretty much drained out. So I'm gonna put the hose back on it and run it through. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to get the perfect mixture. I take a 5-gallon bucket. It ain't gotta be a 5-gallon bucket. This is the first time I'm using it. And pour, make sure it's clean. Pour all the dexcool in it.
They don't pour all of it in there. What's up? This only want me to bite down.
You take water. Pour it in there with it. Then you know for sure you got a 50-50 mixture. So, and then I'm just gonna pour, I don't know, probably a gallon back in here, and the rest gonna go in there. All right, so we're in the process of flushing out the system. We got this one undone. I got a water hose. I got it kinked up. When it starts to go down, pull a little bit of water in it. I'm waiting to see water come out here. Come out of this piece right here. This return. When it starts coming out, I'm gonna let it cycle a little bit, and then we're gonna shut it off, flush the system, and put the antifreeze in it. All day it's running good. Temperature's fine. That ain't sound as the exhaust. It's messed up, but temperature's been like that for about 10 minutes. So we got heat and everything, so we're good. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and please like and subscribe.